Volleyball fans, mesdames et messieurs, welcome to Vancouver Island University. Bienvenue à Championnat Canadien de Volleyball Féminin. Welcome to the 2023 CCAA Women's Volleyball National Championship. Our first bronze semifinal match of the day features the University of Alberta Augustana Vikings. Taking on the VIU Mariners. The CCAA and Vancouver Island University recognizes and appreciates the privilege to live, learn, and compete on the unceded territory of the Snuneymuxw First Nation. The strong partnership between the CCAA, VIU, and Snuneymuxw provides a solid foundation for the success of these student athletes. Fans, at this time, we'd like you to please rise if you're able and remove your headgear for our national anthem, O Canada. Thank you very much, everyone. Now it's time to recognize our officials for this afternoon's match. Our referees, Sebastian Lacroix and Trevor Thors. On the lines, Vedran Obradovich, Amir Afshar, Scott Speakman, and Cam Kung. A big thank you to our officials for this afternoon's match. And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. Beginning first with the University of Alberta Augustana Vikings. Fourth year middle from Leduc, number 2, Hannah Kuhn. Fifth year setter from St. Albert, number 5, Sarah Diedrich. Third year libero from St. Albert, number 6, Rebecca Holinek. Fourth year outside hitter from Rimby, number 8, Shay Boys. Third year outside hitter from Calgary, number 10, Emily Peterson. Third year middle from Saskatoon, number 12, DJ Molly. And third year outside hitter from Vauxhall, number 20, Addie Walasuk. The Vikings are coached by Steve Enright, assisted by Brian Lakoski, Justine Kozluk, Kelly Heineman, therapist Emily Kuhn, and athletic director Ali Anderson. The UAA Vikings. And now the starting lineup for the VIU Mariners! Second year middle from Toronto, number 1, Megan Tuffy. Fourth year center from Kamloops, number 2, Linnea Brickwood. Fifth year middle from Sherwood Park, Alberta, number 4, Kayla Asmar. Fourth year outside from Severodonetsk, Ukraine, number 5, Jade Litvinenko. Fourth year libero from Sendai, Japan, number 6, Miko Yamada. Fourth year outside from Terrace, number 9, JC Need. First year libero from Edmonton, number 10, Elise Stein. And fifth year outside from Terrace, number 11, Cassidy Kitchen. The Mariners are coached by Shane Hyde, assisted by Jazz Shahi, Ashley Van Aken, Manny McDonald, and Andrea Chunkovic. Athletic Director Danielle Hyde. The VIU Mariners.
Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome into beautiful Nanaimo, BC, the VIU gym, the home of your first bronze semifinals here at the CCAA Women's Volleyball National Championships. Ian Wilson alongside Kyle Donan to bring you all the action here for this Friday, day 3 of the Nationals. VIU taking on UAA. It's the host from Pac West taking on the ACAA wildcard. UAA, a marathon win on day number 1 against Edouard Montpetit, and then going down to Camosun yesterday. Now they have to go through another island team in VIU. The Mariners, they went down against Humber in their first game of the tournament. They had a big win against Les Rouges the other day. So now the first of our backdoor bronze semifinals. Outside swing by Boys to start things out. This one dug out by Yamada. Sent across to the other side. Peterson out of the back row. Diedrich, the quick tip up over the block. Tight in front of the net. It'll go over for UAA once again. Here's a swing into the back row for Peterson. Dug out. Quick set for Brickwood. Big swing into the back row off the hands. And VIU gets the first point of this one with a solid swing out of the pipe.
Yeah, more importantly though, Yamada quickly into the defensive part of the game with some great touches on that first rally.
This game, Kyle, has all the makings of a barn burner with what we've seen from these two teams throughout this tournament. What's one of the things maybe you're most excited to see early on in this?
For both these teams, just trying to respond after difficult losses in the tournament. It's hard to be able to, refocus, especially for Augustana, who lost the semifinal yesterday, but it's just as difficult to, drop the opening set, win the next one, then try to battle their way to that bronze. So, might be a little bit jittery at the start here, but I expect both teams to find their groove and bring a lot of energy in this one.
The gym packed right now as the VIU faithful coming out in droves. DJ Molly swing out of the middle. Net violation called against VIU as this one will get tied up at 2.
Net violation there on Passmore.
Such a small margin for error in a game like this. Shea Boys, an ace to start things out for her. Already saw a big swing from her, and now she goes back to the service line. And the southpaw with a solid snipe there.
Yeah, Boys has served well all week long. She's a big threat from the back row.
And Boys, 2 for 2. As Yamada watched that one, and it ended up curling inside the line.
Yeah, aggressive spot there. Though early on in the match, sometimes as a libero or any passer, you just got to let one go and see where it's going to land. And you get rewarded with the miss there from Boys. Just figuring out your depth as a passer. When you got a good server like that, you want to know what's in, what's out, and be able to make a quick decision of what pass you're going to take and what ball you're going to leave.
VIU to serve here. Off the net as the VIU serving errors continue to haunt them, as they've had many over the last couple of days. One thing, talking with Coach Shane Hyde, that they'd certainly like to clean up. 5-3 for UAA. The Vikings looking to pull ahead here. Litvinenko gets it off of the hand. She'll get it right back on the left side. Big swing, dug out, free ball here for the Mariners. Push to the outside again. Litvinenko off the hands once again and kept up by Kitchen. There's the swing and a free ball, but they'll give it right back. Litvinenko! The free ball bounces back and forth a few times, and Litvinenko puts it down.
Yeah, Litvinenko given a gift there on that over bump, ran out of the play to save it, ran back in and turned into a step around swing for her to put away.
Dig out of the solid far line. Peterson gets it back, that one off the netting and down. Another point for VIU here as all of a sudden they look to storm back, tying it up at 5. Here's Litvinenko serving once again. Another good serve off the arms of Peterson. Olenek going to the outside. Peterson on the give and go. Direction finder off on that one as Peterson gets a little bit underneath it, and that one goes out of the near line.
Yeah, back-to-back misplays there from Peterson. Just some missed contacts.
Litvinenko continuing to serve solid standing floats. Here's the back set to the right side. Off the fingers. Kept up. Brickwood to Litvinenko out of the back row, off the block, and that one will get down as UAA, their block, coming alive.
Yeah, three sets of hands on that one as they all the blockers go after it.
The Vikings here. Walasuk to serve now after that big block there. Dug solidly to the outside. Kitchen almost takes a roll at it there. Has to punch it. Free ball given back to the Mariners. What can they do with it here? Brickwood, back set, run around. Passmore with the swing.
A good swing from Passmore there, aggressively off those hands and out of play there as we get another look at the replay. Saw the hands were up and used them to her advantage to get the point.
Passmore off of the swing will now head back to serve. Up by one of the Mariners here. The serve's looking good so far. To the outside, Peterson, the roll shot off the fans and down. Finds the hands of the block on the outside as Brickwood getting a piece of that one. Solid timing as Singular will check in. Peterson, a couple of unforced errors on the outside, and now Sarah Singular will take her place. That one finding a home just inside the end line as that one split between Olenek and Walasuk. Front row going to be Singular, Kuhn, and Diedrich right now. Passmore, jumping float, that one's going to go long. VIU with a solid few serves in a row there, and that's something you can build on moving forward. Two-point advantage here. What a dig by Yamada there as that one nearly died. Litvinenko off the block once again. This one will be kept up. Kitchen thought about swinging, has to give the free ball. Walasuk up, forces the jump. Boys on the far side.
A good misdirection there from Diedrich as we see her turn at the net, then forces it out. Makes that middle blocker have to second guess that decision of where to go.
Yamada keeps that one up into the front row. Not enough height on it, though, as UAA will get another ace there and draw back even at 9. Sarah Singular, some immediate impact here as she subs in for Peterson and has made some contributions here in a big way. Brickwood goes to the outside. Kitchen off the hands, dug by Olenek. Diedrich, the back set to the back row. Walasuk, roll shot, dug out by Litvinenko. Here's the back set, ball handling call there.
A good run here from Singular on the service line, putting some pressure on the passing core of the Mariners.
That one going just long there as Singular was looking to paint the back line. Even at 10. It's got to feel good when Steve Enright can send in a player like Singular and get good utility and usage, solid service run, and now she'll remain in for back row duties here. Just inside the back line as VIU continuing to turn their service woes around here. Brickwood with the ace.
Definitely an improvement already But we're early in this first set, something that Coach Shane Hyde would like to see stay consistent throughout the match. And that's another good serve.
Kept alive by UAA. The free ball given to the Mariners. Quick set into the middle and put down. Megan Duffy. Quick set in the middle. Goes crossbody and finds it at the near side line. Brickwood to serve again, still backhands here for VIU. Trouble with it again as the service run continues for Brickwood.
Brickwood, oddly enough, has been one of the better servers for the Mariners, setting the tone for the team here. Hopefully the influence can go down the lineup for her. Another one.
Rack 'em up, Kyle, as Brickwood is going to force the first timeout out of Steve Enright.
Again, similar story we've seen in this tournament. Serve pass game, as we see Shane Hyde having a quick chat with his setter there. If anything, if it's about the serving, just to stay consistent here, just keep putting it on them, force the pressure on UAA to make those passes. No, that's the timeouts that have caused a lot of misses at times, and just need to stay consistent. VIU's got weapons if they can put those serves in, and so far they've used them to their advantage in this first set.
Well, we've seen with UAA, Steve Enright's had to make some defensive substitutions at times. We've seen Kira Rolisic come in. We've seen Singular come in at times, depending on if some of the offensive players are having issues with passing in the back row. So we'll see if they can dig deep, no pun intended, and figure out how to get some of these initial passes going here.
Absolutely. Brickwood coming in after the timeout. Again, looking to try to continue the run she started here. 2 aces on this run already.
Coach's point to Steve Enright. Has that one off of the tape and down. But a solid service run all around for Brickwood, and Shane Hyde's got to be happy with that. Back to serve will be Hannah Kuhn. Augustana now down 3. Looking to build a run of their own here. Running float. Goes long. Good decision making there from Mika Yamada on that one. So close.
Yeah, very close on that end line. But again, early in the match, you want to make those decisions count. Whether they land in or not, you got to be decisive so you know what you're doing and helps your teammates out as well.
As Kitchen was looking for the far side, that one just off of the tape and down. (15-12). Diedrich will now be in the back row for UAA. Diedrich, that one's also going to be out. As UAA a little bit snake bitten here in the last few rotations from the service line.
Well, oddly enough, the Mariners haven't served great again in this tournament. Started a little better here, but UAA struggled to find their serve too, so it's not making it seem like it's too much of a problem at this point.
Big swing from the outside as Addie Wallasak gets a point back for the Vikings here. Was a solid serve from Megan Duffy. As UAA just able to keep it alive here. Here's Shea Boys now. Jumping spin serve. Yamada keeps it up. Brickwood to the outside. Litvinenko dug out by Olenek. Into the front. Litvinenko sets the first touch here. Back to her on the outside. Off the hands and down. Jane Litvinenko utilizing that power on the swing, not once but twice, and rewarded off of the block and out of play.
Yeah, just sticking with it. Strong high swings there off those hands. Wallasak putting up a solid block.
As that one will sail far of the end line. VIU getting some solid serving out of Brickwood. Needs to find some other players to step up here as well on the service line. Here's DJ Molly, the float serve. Decent first touch. had to be tracked down, so maybe not as good as initially thought. Here's the swing from the outside, solid dig. Brickwood out to the outside, goes with the pipe shot in the middle, off the block. Molly got a piece of it, but not enough of it as that one came firing out of the front row with just a quick attempt to try and save it and keep it up. Molly reaches the hand up to try and keep it up. Moore just stops it in its place. Litvinenko with the ace. Litvinenko back to serve here once again. The standing float. Good to go for UAA. Here's the back set. What a swing to the right side as Walasuk's going to paint the line. Beautiful set from Sarah Diedrich.
Yeah, Diedrich's done a nice job in every match this tournament, finding a lot of her wing hitters. Even when she's on the run, she's done a nice job to force those balls out to her outside hitters.
Here's a solid set the other way as that one off of the chest but kept alive initially. Free ball, will it land in? Yes, it will. Almost given back though, touched at the net as Brickwood able to recover that play and salvage it for VIU.
Yeah, tough one there on that end line. Litvinenko didn't really look like she heard anybody from her team trying to help her out. In those situations, she's in the way, you just got to take it.
Kayla Passmore back to serve once again. Jump float, dug out by Boys. Tight at the net. Diedrich will get the better of that exchange. She comes together with Cassidy Kitchen and is able to push that one to the far side.
Yeah, good aggressive play there from Diedrich at the net. She's been solid in that front row for the Vikings.
That one will sail long as the service errors continue to pile up for UAA early on. (21-16), 5-point advantage here. Dug out by Olenek. Here's Diedrich to the outside. Boys, a big swing. Shea Boys, the southpaw, left side, big swing into the middle and down.
Yeah, great cut shot there from Boys around the block, hitting that ball well sharp. Almost surprising Kitchen on defense there.
Here's Hannah Kuhn once again. Float serve off of Litvinenko. Here's Brickwood into the middle. Tip shot into the pot. Megan Duffy gets that ball over the net and down. The finesse game on display there for the second-year middle from Toronto. Float serve just over the attack line. Diedrich to the outside, feeding Boys. Tip kept alive, but a ball handling call off of the second touch. Great initial dig, just unable to keep the hands together on the second touch there. Great effort as Duffy tried to send it across for the free ball. Well, to Yamada to then send it over for the free ball. UAA down 4, trouble at the net. Big swing by Duffy to salvage it there. Into the middle. Singular off the hands. Kitchen into the front row. Litvinenko off the hands. Can they keep it alive? Diedrich tried to. Had Singular with her. 23-18 now for VIU.
That's a good first set for VIU. Again, they haven't had the cleanest tournament their last 2 matches, and they've looked a lot more solid here in this opening set against the Vikings.
Diedrich, there's the set in the middle for Molly! Blocked by Passmore and Litvinenko!
Yeah, good help block there from Litvinenko. Good read. Got her hands into the way here early as we see on that set. Not really anywhere for Molly to go.
Serve in by Duffy. Diedrich going to go to the outside. Boys, big swing and makes contact once again. Shea Boys, a high volume of play throughout this tournament, and it continues here.
Yeah, great set there again from Diedrich, giving her that seam to swing at there as Boys will serve now.
Set point right now for VIU, 24-19. There's the back set from the right side. Dug out of the back row. Diedrich going to go to boys once again. Pardon me, it was actually Singular. As Sarah Singular gets it off of the hands and brings the Vikings back within 4. Then a substitution here from VIU is Sophie Krupp. Second year outside from Calgary is going to check in. Shea Boys, another rip from the service line. Yamada has to keep this one up. Litvinenko! Wasn't sure where that was going to go. What an exclamation mark at the end of set number 1. Jane Litvinenko brings the VIU fans to their feet.
Good scrambled finish there for the Mariners. Not the prettiest way to finish it as far as that play was concerned. Just didn't communicate great, and then it popped up great there for Litvinenko, who took advantage. She was great in that first set. Definitely her best set of the tournament so far. She served well. She had an ace. She had 5 kills. She led the way. Had a block as well. She did a little bit of everything.
That's what you need out of one of your best players, one of the best players in the nation at the 2-time reigning defending CCAA Player of the Year. And that's a difficult, it's a good decision. When that comes off of Yamada's hands, it's almost like a high set, partially in between the middle and the left side. So why not just go get it? You have the 4-point cushion. Good decision there from Litvinenko. What atmosphere we have here today, Kyle. I mean, even I came in, I got to see you and the gentleman doing the first game, and what an atmosphere we already had in here for Les Rouges versus Holland, and now it's just getting even bigger and better for VIU UAA.
Yeah, it's been a great start to day number 3 here. Again, the Hurricanes coming in with a victory to finish the tournament off. Mariners trying to extend the tournament for themselves here. Again, the winner of this game will go on to the bronze medal match on Saturday. For these two teams, maybe not the medal they wanted to be playing for, but a medal nonetheless, and that's that's something you want to be doing to finish a tournament off strong.
Well, and the other thing too is for some of these players, I mean, this is also potentially some of their last games with this particular program. You look at Sarah Diedrich, a 5th year for UAA, and then Kayla Passmore, the 5th year for VIU. So sometimes it's playing for more than just the accolades and the wins. Sometimes it comes down to playing for your teammates near the end of their eligibility.
Yeah, absolutely, and you want to take those experiences with you, and you might not get another chance to even play again. Sometimes when you're done playing at university, that's kind of all you get to do. Some players go on to coach, some are involved in different ways, but it's hard to replicate the experience that you get when you play on a university team and get a chance to be at a national championship as well.
Sometimes you go on and you get to do commentary for national championships.
That's right. That's right.
Well, it's been an honor working alongside of you for these last few hectic days, and we're far from over as we've got this bronze semifinal, then one more at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and then that'll do it for Friday. And then Saturday, 2 more games, 3 and 6, the bronze finals and the gold finals here from VIU. Chance to quick thank a few of our sponsors, including Sport Canada, the major funding partner of the CCAA and the CCAA National Championships, and Moulton, the official volleyball of the CCAA National Championship. Here's Brickwood to start out set number 2. Why not go with a hot hand? Molly finds the inside line. As a quick response there, and a good work there for the Vikings to get Brickwood out of the service run early.
Yeah, Brickwood served really well in that first set, had 3 aces for the Mariners.
Solid pass into the front row to the right side. Kitchen takes a swing. That one going just long. 2-0 already as UAA looking to respond in a big way here. Lots of volleyball left to play. Dug out by Yamada. Diedrich with the serves. Will be backhands. There's the swing on the outside. Sophie Krupp. Solid contact as Krupp came in near the end of the first set. Will stay out here and continue to produce. Sophie Kitchen gets that one in, or Cassidy Kitchen, I should say. Swing on the outside. Duffy keeps it up. This one's alive. There's the swing out of the back line for Kitchen. That one sent over as a free ball, but it'll be a ball handling call as Boyes just tried to get it over.
Yeah, Boyes was debating what to do with that. She almost wanted to turn and hit it and then second-guessed herself there. Set the ball over, unfortunately not making it clean.
Kitchen, the standing float serve. On line is this one right at the net. Krupp and Duffy will jump up just to make sure, but that one comes to rest on UAA's side.
And the pressure from the service line that the Mariners have been able to provide in this one is putting pressure on the passing core for the Vikings here.
There's Boyes on the right side. The southpaw able to bring some life back into the Vikings there. Solid initial dig from Olinik.
Yeah, Olinik's been solid in this one. Made a couple great digs and has been very good on her passing.
Boyes takes a rip. That one a little bit too much horsepower as it'll go long. So you can see the VIU blue person making an appearance once again on the far side. Just on the left of the shot there and behind the server. As there goes Duffy with the float serve. Dug into the back row, tight to the net. Molly the push shot and down. DJ Molly. Some solid work in that front row already today.
Yeah, 2 kills early in this second set. A change for the Vikings, trying to get their middles involved here.
As Molly sends this one into play. Tough on the first pass, so they'll have to give the free ball. Molly gets the first touch in the back row. Here's the outside. The right side, I should say, the back set. Walasuk had the tip right into the block and down. Diedrich playing it up for Walasuk. A little bit ahead of her there as she had to switch it more to a tip than to a traditional swing. As Sophie Krupp back at the line and puts that one into the net. 5-5 the score. Walasuk back to serve. Dug out. Brickwood, there's the step around. Good swing from Passmore, gets back into the middle. Here's the outside swing. Roll shot, gets over everybody. Finds a home on the floor in front of the attack line.
Yeah, good change up there for Peterson on that left side. Good decision. Catching the VIU Mariners on their heels on defense.
That one going long. Good eyes from the Mariners as Litvinenko now back to serve.
Yeah, the part of the game that's given the Mariners trouble has been the passing, and unfortunately the Vikings haven't been able to sustain pressure from their service line.
As Litvinenko gets another ace there, continuing to apply the pressure here.
Yeah, on the other end, VIU sustaining quite a bit of pressure from their serve. Still probably missed more than Coach Shane Hyde would like to see, but they've been rewarded with 6 aces already.
Outside swing from Peterson. Yamada digs it out. Here's Brickwood, going to go to the outside her own. Roll shot from Kitchen, dug out by Olinik. Diedrich will push, looking for that back corner. Thought it was open. Brickwood in the middle. Passmore gets it through the block and down. When you're a middle in the front there and you've got 2 players there, what are you aiming at when you go for that swing? Are you just trying to get it angled down enough to go off the inside of the hands?
You're just trying to be quick. I think in that situation, it looks like I'm not sure Passmore is seeing that second blocker right away. A good decision there from Brickwood, seeing the block behind her and forcing that dump in front of her. But you're looking for hands a lot of the times in that situation. If those hands aren't pressed, you're trying to be a little quicker than the block.
Solid dump from Linnea Brickwood. She's continued to be a star for her team early on in this one. There's another roll shot. Peterson was looking for the pot once again. Back row swing from Sophie Krupp. Diedrich, back row swing to answer for boys, and she'll find a gap in the middle. Net violation as well on the play for VIU, so double the security there for UAA. Shea Boys, the player of the game in that initial marathon game against Edouard Montpetit. As Peterson looking for the middle. Yamada gets that one up. Here's the back set, run around. Passmore has had good success with that one so far in this one. Here's a back row swing from Peterson. Dug out by Yamada. There's a back row swing to answer. These teams trading blows here. Outside push. Gets it for Litvinenko. Brickwood outside. Kitchen takes a rip down the line. Finds the arms of Wallasak. And brings VIU to 10-7.
Yeah, again, just consistency here for the Mariners. They finished the first set strong and have maintained it here in this second set.
Passmore had a little bit of an issue there on the approach for the serve. Ends up putting that one into the net. So Hannah Kuhn will be back now. UAA down 2, looking to scratch their way back in here. Kuhn, that one paints the line. Yamada keeps it alive. There's the tip in the middle. Molly keeps it up. Free ball given to the Mariners. Brickwood to the outside. Kitchen takes a rip and runs into a block of Diedrich and Molly, and Diedrich fired up there, flexing the arm.
Diedrich has provided a presence there on that outside block. Molly doing a good job to close as well. That's for sure Diedrich's block on that line.
Kuhn once again from the service line for the Vikings. That one sailing long, didn't die like the last few did. So she'll be out for the libero. Olenek back in for some passing in the back row. 11-9. And Brickwood sends that one a little bit long. Hasn't been able to get her opportunities necessarily here in the second set, yet she had that wonderful run with 3 aces back in the first. Here's Diedrich, the opposing setter, and she'll put that one long as well.
Yeah, both teams have had their real ups and downs with their serving in this match already. We're just partway through this second set, but it's definitely playing a significant factor.
Standing float from Kitchen to get that one in. Diedrich into the middle. Duffy gets the block. It's kept alive. What a dig there. Pass into the front row. Brickwood, the back set. Krupp tries to put it down. Another great dig from Olenek. Here's the free ball given to the Mariners. Yamada into the front row. Into the middle. Swing from Duffy.
Some great defense there from the Vikings. VIU just kept swinging there, but Olenek with some great defense, forcing Duffy to have to go back to position 1 there and avoid her on defense.
Boys just able to keep that one alive, and they'll send the free ball over once again. Brickwood, right side. Krupp takes a swing, unable to dig it out of the back row line. As Singular set to check in, I believe she's going to come in for Peterson. But how good has Olenek been in this set so far, and just in this game in general, really changing things up in that back line. Singular to Diedrich. There's the outside. I keep getting messed up by the southpaw. It is the right side of the floor. Everything's got flipped, but boys, a solid rip once again. That's what you want from the big gun.
Yeah, when you have your left side in that front row right position too, you usually will get one swing on the right side out of the service rotation. As Boys paints the line with an ace of her own. She's up to 3 aces on the night now.
Shea Boys, 4th year. dug out of the back line. Here's Brickwood to the outside. Litvinenko off the arms and down. And she's fired up there. Litvinenko, the fourth-year outside from Severodonetsk, Ukraine. Megan Duffy, no spin on that one whatsoever. Tough play at the net. That one tipped over. Kept up. Here's high to the right side. Krupp takes a swing. Molly with the set. Gets it to the right side. Roll shot over the block. Brickwood to the outside. Litvinenko takes another rip. Kept alive by UAA. Here's the high bump set to the outside. Roll shot. Kept up by Brickwood. Coming forward to help out. Here's the high bump set. Just pushed into the block. Kept alive though. Here's a swing out of the back line of the pipe for boys. Brickwood at the net to the outside. Litvinenko takes a swing. What a dig by Olenek again. Boys to take another swing out of the pipe. Kept up. Big rally forming here. Litvinenko takes a couple steps. And that one will go long, no hands. As UAA gets the big rally there.
I think going to the well one too many times in that rally. Would have liked to have seen Brickwood maybe pick a right side ball on that one. Tough though, she was making some great defensive plays too, Brickwood there, and Kitchen in the back row.
Kitchen, solid pass into the middle, Passmore off the tape. That one will stay on VIU's side. Important couple of point swing here for UAA.
DJ Molly's put in some good serves for the Vikings here. See if she can pile up a few more.
UAA all of a sudden only down one here. Litvinenko the pass. Here's the right side. Krupp dug out by Molly. High bump set, left side swing by Singular. Kept up, Yamada's gonna go in for the back set to Litvinenko, off the block and down, and we're tied up at 15.
Great closing block there from Hannah Kuhn in the middle. A good pushback here from the Vikings with some strong serving from Molly, who also made a great defensive play down the line. Always love to see your middle making big defensive plays like that.
Litvinenko the pass, she'll get it right back on the outside. We'll do the push with the left hand. Switching things up there, going away from the power game and more to the finesse there. Sophie Krupp missing another serve there. So this one will stay tied at 16. Walasuk back to serve. Maybe not, as Kira Ralisic set to check in. Indeed, she will replace Walasuk back on the service line.
Ralisic has been a calming presence for the Vikings when she's come in. Has served well and has played good back row for the Vikings as well.
Ralisic gonna pump that one long. It's always tough as a player to sub in and be asked to make an important serve like that. Never a position or a role that's thanked enough. Litvinenko. Boys keeps this one up. Diedrich at the attacking line, pushed it to the outside. Big swing. Litvinenko with a dig. To the far side. Kitchen takes a rip, looking for the hands as the cut shot, not finding any, and goes out.
A couple attacking errors here for the Mariners. The defense of the Vikings putting that added pressure on the offense of VIU.
Trouble off of the first pass. Going to go for a pipe shot. Litvinenko gets some hands but gets dug out of the back line. Diedrich keeps it up. There's the roll shot. Yamada, high bump set. Kitchen the roll back to UAA. Diedrich to the outside. Swing for boys. Out! As that one just far of the backside line. Boys, though, coming in. Good position. Was just looking to get that one on the end line. Passmore gets that one in. Diedrich going to push it to the outside, away from the net. Boys took a good rip at it still. Brickwood to Kitchen. Looks to go to the near side once again and misses 2 times in a row looking for that near side line.
It looks like she's in need of a set that needs a little bit more height right now. She looks to be a little slow to that outside, or it's just dying a little bit inside one or the other there. A small change that could potentially really help her out.
Litvinenko, the solid dig. There's a runaround for Duffy. Dug out. Here's UAA. Boys, another one down the line. What a dig there. Falling down for Litvinenko. Takes a swing off the block. Yamada keeps it up. Litvinenko with the set. Here's Kitchen! Speak it into existence and it shall come, Kyle Donen. Bit higher set there as Kitchen gets a big contact there.
Yeah, I really like what Litvinenko's been doing for VIU in this one. She's really leading by example defensively too. Not known for her defense, but her defense has looked really solid in this match already.
Boys looking to answer. Yamada meets her there. And out of the pipe, kept alive initially. Litvinenko doing it all here. Gets the pass and now gets the pipe shot to get VIU the 2-point lead and a timeout here for UAA.
Yeah, great battle here. The crunch time of the set here. UAA trying to take the timeout here. See if they can refocus after their timeout. Get one back. They need a pass first. Mariners have put them in trouble when they've gotten their serve in play. They want to keep that pressure going.
Solid shot there by our broadcast and camera crew of the various memorabilia and photos, the memories from over the years in this storied gym. Formerly, was it called the boat or the ship before? You were telling me about this before. We were trying to figure out what this building used to be called back in the day.
The information I was given is that I think they were trying to get it to stick with the boat or the ship, or I can't remember for sure, but it just didn't work, so they kept it as the VIU gym. And I think the VIU gym works. This is a storied gym, and again, an event that has been great from the get-go here all week long. Nothing but positives across the board.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. And writing a new chapter of the history here with this event. Roll shot, or tip I should say, over the block as Yamada, the high bump set. Krupp takes a swing. That one will come back as a free ball. Brickwood to the outside. Kitchen takes a rip. That one off of the tape and down.
Just a little bit out of sync on that one. Didn't look like she got the set she wanted. Went for it anyways, though, and unfortunate for her there. Makes the error, but she's going to get another chance here.
Carrie White, second-year setter, checking in. As White went before the up official had whistled for play to start.
She gets a do-over, though.
So her second serve is good off of Yamada to the outside. Krupp takes a swing there. She'll come back over to the right side for the block. Tipped over the block there by Molly. Yamada, the high bump set. Krupp takes a swing off of the hands. UAA able to get it there. White to the outside. Boys takes the rip. Kept up here. Pipe shot coming for Litvinenko. Finds the back line and kept up. UAA quick to Molly. Tipped. There's a dig from Brickwood. Yamada, bump set. Kitchen. Roll shot in on the line.
Good scrambled play there from the Mariners. Some impressive defense from Brickwood, who's made some really good reads defensively on those tip shots from boys down the line. Makes for a lot of troubled ball sets that Yamada's taking care of, but it all starts with that defensive first touch.
Kitchen serve is good. Diedrich to the right side. That one getting into the block. Kept up, though. The free ball given to the Vikings. Diedrich to the outside. Tipped. Kept up by Brickwood. Yamada coming over for the high set again. Oh, to the other side. That one's going to be wide as Litvinenko, not much she could do but take a swing at it with the left hand. serve here for the Vikings. It's boys. And that one splits the difference between Yamada and Litvinenko.
Yeah, 4 aces now for boys. Again, she's been a threat every time she's been on the end line there. And Coach Shane Hyde recognizing that. Going to make Shea boys think about it just for a little bit longer as they call a timeout here.
See if Shane Hyde can get the coach's point here. Smart move, now being tied up at 21-21. That's a tough serve to compete with, is getting there too. Solid back line with Yamada back there and just able to split the difference on the left side. As this is a solid rotation that UAA has been able to build some success off of. VIU up 1-0 here. We'll see if the Mariners can continue to push forward on home court here. Some more of our wonderful CCAA championship sponsors, including One Team Sports Group, the official equipment and apparel provider of the CCAA National Championships, and the presenting sponsor of the CCAA All-Canadians. Jostens, your official championship award ring of the CCAA and the presenting sponsor of the CCAA Coach and Player of the Year. Which both the Player of the Year and the Coach of the Year present in this tournament. Jane Litvinenko, the Player of the Year, and then Austin Dyer, the Coach of Lakeland, the Coach of the Year. Here's boys. A solid rip to the same spot. Yamada keeps it up though, right side, Krupp through the hands. Kept up though, Diedrich gonna go to the outside. Singular takes a rip. To the outside again, Litvinenko down the line! Jane Litvinenko turns it towards the line and makes some solid contact.
Yeah, good change up down the line there from Litvinenko. Almost didn't get there in time. It was a fast set to her on that outside. But Litvinenko up to 9 kills now, 5 in the first set, 4 here so far.
Megan Duffy to serve here for the Mariners. Puts that one into the center of the net and gives U of A another chance here. Molly back to serve for UAA. The Vikings with a chance to go up 1 here. Molly off the tape and down. Critical time for an ace for University of Alberta Augustana. Molly. Players encroaching a little bit further forward this time. Give and go for Litvinenko. Off the hands, Yamada keeps it alive. Kitchen, high set, Litvinenko takes a rip. As there was a signal from the lines official of a touch there. So they'll get the point.
Yeah, no argument there. Wallace put her hand up afterwards to say that she touched it too after the call was made.
You see almost
a signal to her team just to not worry about it. You get caught up in those plays and it's just easier to almost just say, yeah, it was a touch, let's move on. Next point, we're tied at 23.
Spin float from Eby, who checked into the game. Off the hands, and unable to get there was Litvinenko as UAA up to 24 now. Set point for the Vikings.
Good high swing there from Singular, and we're going to see a second timeout called here by the Mariners. Make Wallace think about this serve for a little bit longer. Mariners just need one good talk on pass here.
As that one picture perfect off the top of the hands. Singular has been huge since subbing into this game. (24-23). Shane Hyde calls the second timeout for the Mariners, as they'll be looking to see if they can get the miss and then get into the advantage game here. First to 25, but you got to win by 2. 1-0 the sets in favor of VIU right now. Here are the Mariners, the pressure mounting here. You had the early lead. UAA was able to battle back. Mariners and Vikings back out onto the floor. Wallaceuk finds the net. Coach's point to Shane Hyde.
Tied at 24 now.
Jane Litvinenko, one of the leaders of this squad. Boys keeps that one up. Diedrich to the outside. Singular takes the roll. Here's Brickwood, gonna go to the outside. Kitchen, dug out. As UAA unable to handle the chutzpah that Kitchen put on that ball. Timeout called here by Steve Enright. As Wallaceuk got a piece of that one, but not enough to get it straight up.
Yeah, big swing there for Kitchen at a critical time. Good to see her swinging high and strong on that one there. She hasn't had the greatest second set, but she's done well when called upon at the right time there, and that's a big swing by a veteran player.
Especially if you've had a couple of hitting errors, being able to come back, shake those off, and continue to play to your strength. I mean, Cassidy Kitchen in the regular season, third in the Pac West in kills with 230. Only Erica Bolink and Jane Litvinenko had more. She averaged 3.38 a set. And so for her to be able to be that offensive weapon that VIU needs at a time like that is critical. Mariners up 1. If they get the next point here, there'll be a 2-0 lead in this bronze semifinals. Our second bronze semifinal of the day coming up after this will be Humber Hawks taking on Edouard Montpetit Lynx. Litvinenko still back at the service line here. Looks like a similar crew for both sides. Litvinenko off the arms of boys. Diedrich gonna play it to the outside. Singular takes a rip, and the block gives VIU a 2-0 lead. 26-24, your score at the end of set number 2 here from beautiful Nanaimo, BC. The big combo deal. 2-woman block there on the right side gives VIU the 2-0 lead here in the first bronze semifinal. We're going to take a quick break and be back with third set action here from the VIU gym. Thanks for joining us so far. Hope your Friday's been treating you very well. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Welcome back into the VIU gym here in beautiful Nanaimo, BC. Ian Wilson alongside Kyle Donan to bring you all of the action from the CCAA Women's Volleyball National Championships 2023 edition. The VIU Mariners, the story coming into the tournament, the drive for 5, winning the last 4 national titles. They lost a exciting first game to the Humber Hawks, came up short in that one, then would go on to win against Université de Saint-Boniface in their bronze quarters. Now here they are against UAA, who went down in the semifinals to the Camosun Chargers. Up 2-0 in the sets, VIU looking poised to take this one. What will the Vikings have to say about it? Shane Hyde going with Kitchen as the first server for VIU in this one. Float serve into the back line. Diedrich to the outside. Boys pushes it off of the block. Kept up. Molly takes a standing swing at it. Yamada gets there. Here's the high bump set. Litvinenko takes a swing. Dug out by Olenek. Diedrich to Singular. Running step. Almost in the back line. Brickwood the back set. Right side swing. Gets through. Sophie Krupp.
Yeah, Sophie Krupp has been a good injection of energy here for the Mariners. Coming in on that right side spot for JC Need partway through that first set, and she's really provided some energy and a spark on that right side.
Boys to answer. A net violation. I believe with the reaction from Litvinenko that one was on her. Potentially not. You see, I love to see the reactions from the players sometimes as they shake it off and get back to the next point. Is UAA a solid ace there as Diedrich continuing to lead by example for her side.
Yeah, good to see a strong serve there from Diedrich after a miss to start, and unfortunately a miss there from Diedrich as well. 2 missed serves already in the first 5 points here for the Vikings.
Answering here, Megan Duffy. Second year out of Toronto. Gonna answer with her own service error, sending that one long. Both of these teams having trouble early on in sets, getting their wits about them from the service line. Here's Boys. No trouble there as the free ball will come back. Molly, though, the unforced error as she went to throw that one to the far side, cutting it across and just put it off the net.
Yeah, I think she thought she was a little bit tighter to the net on that opportunity, and getting some words of encouragement there from Boys.
To the outside, swing for Singular. As Brickwood coming over, able to push it up. Litvinenko gets it past Olenek and inside the far line.
That's just a great set there from Brickwood. Chasing that as we see here on the replay. Just a great set on the run there, and Litvinenko rewarding her setter with that swing.
Singular to Diedrich. Wonderful set to the right side. Wallace there a little bit too early almost. To the right side. Outside, I should say, once again. Yamada keeps this one up high, bump set. Roll shot, Litvinenko. What a dig there initially. Singular diving to get a hand on that one. Puts it out of play, though, as Yamada and Litvinenko combine once again. (5-3) the score. Serve for VIU is good. Quick play in the middle. Yamada digs that one out initially. The Passmore can't assist to keep it back up. Wonderful quick set for Molly. DJ Molly, her serve, comes back as a free ball. Little players went into each other there. That one a tight set to the net. Pushed down. That one going to go to UAA off of the block and out of bounds. UAA back within 1, 6-5 now in favor of the Mariners. Litvinenko. Back set, run around. Passmore took the swing. Unable to find the hands there, as Passmore had some good success on those step arounds in the first set. Hasn't been able to find that magic here. Volley continues the service run. The dump in front of Diedrich. Good decision there by Brickwood.
Yeah, Brickwood's really been on in this match. I really like what she's been able to do. Aggressive at the net there with that dump, and has been spreading the ball around to all of her teammates here in this set.
Litvinenko back at the service line, tight to the net, quick set, big swing, dug out by the Mariners to the outside. Kitchen gets it off of the block. Good simple play there. She's like to be able to turn that one back, looking to go down the line, and gets that one off of the block and down. 8-6 now. A little bit of a gap showing up for VIU. Litvinenko off of Boys. Diedrich, the standing set to the other side. Singular! Cuts it down the line. Sarah Singular, the pride of Bassano, Alberta, keeping UAA in it.
Yeah, Singular's been a good spark off the bench for the Vikings. She's been doing that all tournament, but she's definitely getting an extra bit of an opportunity here.
Another step around for Passmore, makes better contact that time. Here's the high bump set. Boys takes a rip. That one up. As that one quickly set to the right side and sent over. Yamada keeps it alive. Dumped across. Yamada gets underneath it again. Swing into the back line. Boys keeps it up. Diedrich to the outside. Singular goes for the roll. As that one off of the block and out of play. What a rally there.
Good defensive battle, though. Even losing a point like that, that's okay. You just got to refocus now. That's good defense. You made the Vikings work incredibly hard for that one, as the Mariners and Brickwood comes back with a dump of her own. The change of pace on both sides is what's making it difficult. Singular's gone off the hands with some change-up shots there, and Brickwood's fooled the defense of the Vikings a couple times with the dump.
We've seen Diedrich be aggressive with those types of plays a lot too, so good to see Brickwood answering pound for pound there. Solid swing for Walasek out of the back line, down the right line. As tied up at 9 here. Singular. Up to Brickwood, push to the outside. What a rip for Kitchen!
Yeah, Kitchen started to find her rhythm towards the end of the second set, and she has carried into this third one here right from the get-go with 2 kills already.
Linnea Brickwood found the service touch in the first set. As that one going to be a net violation on Diedrich, as she tried to take a quick swing at that one, tight in off of the initial pass. As Brickwood, we'll see if she can string a couple together. Just off of the tape and down. Try to put a little bit more horsepower on that one. As the Vikings, 11-9 now the score. Dug out of the back line to the right side. Takes the swing, kept up initially, but Kitchen got it done on the outside, goes over for a rotation on the right side of the floor and gets another kill there.
Yeah, another good high swing there from Kitchen off the block. 3 kills in this set.
Back to serve now. Tight to the net. Quick play for Molly. Solo effort for Megan Duffy. Substitution coming here as Carrie White subbing in for Diedrich. Possibly a chance here for Diedrich to just reset and recharge for a moment. We saw White come in for a little bit near the end of set 2. White tracks this one down, high bump set. Boys takes a swing. As it looked like Molly had taken a bit of a spill through the middle there, trying to get back up to the front row. But Boys making a connection there.
Yeah, I think she ran into her libero, Olenek, as we see her there. Olenek gave her a little shove to go cover on that defensive play.
Brickwood to the outside. Litvinenko! Solid answer for VIU. 14-11 now as Duffy will head back to serve. Passmore, Litvinenko, and Sophie Krupp in the front row. Molly, what a swing there! That's sent right into DJ Molly's wheelhouse. White getting it right to her and drops just in front of Duffy. Brickwood to the outside. Blocked by Walasuk and Molly.
Yeah, great block there. Good hands from Walasuk. Just saying solid. Litvinenko knew when she swung on that one it was a little tight, not really anywhere for her to go, but Walasuk stayed solid.
Shea Boys with the ace to tie it up at 14 apiece. Shea Boys, one of Rimbey, Alberta's finest. Boys lets it rip again. Yamada gets there. Brickwood, the back set to the right side. Krupp off the hands.
I like that choice by Brickwood going back to Krupp, getting Krupp into this set. Also takes a little bit of the pressure off Litvinenko, who's had a lot of volume.
Here's Krupp, what a serve there, as she'll get the ace after she gets the kill. Olenek has a little bit of trouble with that and sent right into the back line. Swing for a couple of big points there for VIU. Timeout called by University of Alberta Augustana as the Mariners all of a sudden up by 3. VIU cleaning up the service game a little bit, and then as well just making smart offensive decisions and getting contributions from everybody. It seems to have been spread out a little bit. We've seen Litvinenko obviously had a high volume early, but now Kitchen, Krupp, and Brickwood all getting in on the offensive action.
Yeah, everybody's chipped in this set. And that's kind of been the name of the game for the Mariners in this one. Obviously, Litvinenko getting the highest volume of all, but she's had some support on the wings. Krupp's done a nice job in this one. She's got 4 kills. Kitchen has gotten all the way up to 8 kills as well, and they've been able to get some contributions out of their middles when they've needed it as well.
And we saw how mightily VIU struggled down the middle in that first game of the Nationals against Humber. Going up against an all-Canadian middle and DJ Molly here. They've done fairly well. There's been a couple of instances where Molly's been able to get the best of them, but we've seen almost a resurgence from Passmore offensively as well too. A lot of step arounds. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to switch things up a little bit. (17-14) your score. Another good serve for VIU. White to the right side. Walasuk, the roll shot. Dug out by the Mariners to the outside. Litvinenko off the hands. Boys keeps it up. White, pipe shot for Boys. Yamada digs it. Nice pass into the front line. Litvinenko, the tip, kept up by Singular. White to Singular on the outside. The roll goes out of bounds. As VIU now up to 18. Diedrich will sub back in.
A couple good timely digs there from Yamada, giving the Mariners those extra opportunities.
Another good serve for the Mariners. That one tight to the net. Molly forced to poke it over. Kept up. Passmore the second attempt as Kitchen sends it over. High bump set there. Singular had to try the roll on it. That one will go into the net and down. VIU in the driver's seat, up 5 here. Cassandra Klinger, second year outside from Ponoka. (19-14) goes right at Klinger. Her first dig's a decent one there. Boys, the tip shot over the block as there was all 3 Mariners in the front row knowing she was coming. Standing downswing from Litvinenko. (20-14) your score as Litvinenko almost messes up the timing of the block there by just pulling up for the standing swing as opposed to jumping.
Well, she did a few of them last night too and found a way for it to work. And yeah, almost a little bit comical there. But if it works, it works. Just like it did for Wallaceuk there with a good swing through that seam. Finding the deep part of the court.
Augustana nowhere close to being out of this yet. Down by 5. Lots of volleyball left here. Molly. Serve finds Litvinenko. Brickwood. Here's the step around the tip. Kept up, but Krupp couldn't handle it off of the block. Now a 4-point game, 20-16.
Another good serve here from Molly. Putting some pressure on the passing here.
Good pass to Brickwood to the outside. Litvinenko puts it down.
Her 5th kill of this set. 5 kills in the first, 5 kills in the second, and 5 kills again here in this 3rd set as she goes back to serve now for the Mariners.
And Litvinenko goes right at boys once again. Diedrich, tough, tight set. Singular takes a swing. Yamada keeps it up. Litvinenko the set to Kitchen. Dug out by Olenek. Diedrich the high bump set. Singular roll shot. Kept up by Krupp. They'll push it to the outside. Kitchen another heavy swing. Wallaceuk to Diedrich. Boys tried to sneak in out of the pipe. As the bump set. Singular off the block. Olenek keeps it up. Boys sets it to the outside. Singular another roll. Krupp keeps it up. Brickwood into the middle. There's Litvinenko off the tape and down. As Diedrich to the outside. Off the block, and UAA will win the rally.
Yeah, that's a big finishing point there for Singular on that outside. Been trying to look for that shot off the hands for a while. Just hasn't got the height she's needed out there. Did good to finish it on that one after some great defense from the Vikings.
Wallaceuk. Pass to the front, swing for Passmore, dug out to the outside again. Singular looking to go off of the block. Olenek has to keep it up. Diedrich takes the swing. What a dig there. Free ball though for UAA. Diedrich into the middle. Kuhn tips it over. Diving. Mariners able to keep it up. Tip over the block. Kept up. Can they get the free ball? It's over. Mariners to the outside. Kitchen puts it down.
Kitchen has been solid for the Mariners in this set. Good choice with the tip shot just before that, and that earned the opportunity to get that secondary swing there, but some great defense on both sides of the floor here, body sacrificing left and right. As we get a missed serve just out the end line there for Passmore. So much adrenaline running on that play after all that.
It's so tough. Big celebration, then you have to instantly calm the nerves back down. Litvinenko chooses to keep that one in. Duffy off of the block. Yamada, bump set. Kitchen keeps on cooking. Mika Yamada connecting with Cassidy Kitchen there on the left side. Solid serve there. Olenek calls for it, plays it to the outside. Boys off the block. And UAA, 19 points now. VIU 2 away from coming away with a 3-set sweep here in Nanaimo. Anna Kuhn back to serve. That one into the net and down. 1 point away. 24-19. Doesn't look like Steve Enright is going to call timeout. Kitchen back to serve. Game in her hands. Puts this one in. Dug up. Diedrich to the outside. Boys takes a swing. And that one wide. No hands. As the Vancouver Island University Mariners punch their ticket to the bronze medal game here in Nanaimo. The drive for 5 came up short in the quarterfinals, but VIU has not given up hope. They've continued to play for this bronze medal. They win the semifinals, and now they will await the winner of our following match, as it will be Humber taking on the Edouard Montpetit Lynx.
It was a 3-0 victory for the Mariners, but I think it's important to note just how close this was, though. The Vikings were right there with the Mariners. A much better performance for the Mariners as a whole. They did not play as well as they would have liked to in their opening match, and a good response here today.
Coming up, our 4 imprint players of the match. Rebecca Olenek, the libero for UAA. I think it's a fantastic choice considering the high workload she had, and she made some incredible digs in that game. And Jane Litvinenko. High volume of offensive workload and came through when her team needed her most.
Yeah, by far her strongest match. She struggled a bit in the opening match of the tournament. Really came alive here tonight. And you know what? She really set the tone from the service line. The team was struggling to serve. We talked to Shane Hyde about their serving struggles as a team. She didn't miss a serve in this match and was able to come away with 2 aces. She's one of the first servers of the team to start the game, and again, really set the tone for them there. And she was off to the races, was consistent, 5 kills in each of the 3 sets. And defensively, she put up a good wall, blocking wise as well. She was doing a little bit of everything there, and I think that translated into the rest of their team as well, which was really good to see for the Mariners here. And as for the Vikings, a tough way to finish, and also difficult for them knowing what they played in the very first match of the tournament. That opening match was just an absolute marathon, and they showcased a lot of strengths here this week, and tough to see it end this way for them, but I think they can be happy with the performance they provided in the couple days of the tournament.
UAA certainly leaving Nanaimo with some wonderful memories and can hang their hat on the strong play that they were able to put together. Gave their fans a lot to cheer about, and to all of the UAA fans, the ones here and the ones tuning in, thank you very much for being some of the best ones we've had out here. It's been an absolute pleasure to have the Vikings here at this National Championships. Coming in from the ACAA wild card. This squad with a very bright future. We talked about Sarah Diedrich, the lone 5th year on the UAA squad. So still lots of great things to come for Steve Enright's squad. Coming up very shortly, we will have our post-game coaches interview with Shane Hyde. Chance to thank the last few of our sponsors, including 4Imprint, the presenting sponsor of the players of the match, Veriburn Medical Supply, the official medical supply partner of the CCAA National Championships, and Volleyball Canada, the national sport organization partner of the CCAA. Welcome into the booth once again, Shane. Good to see you.
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So what a match here. 3-0 as VIU. A lot of momentum to carry into the bronze medal match. How are we feeling after this one as opposed to what we were dealing with after the first game of the tournament and then Les Rouges?
Well, we finally found a team that missed as many serves as us, so that was a good thing. Because we still missed a whole pile, but at least we were serving tougher. But yeah, that's more like our style of play. That's VIU right there. And we've been hidden for a while, but that's the way we play. So I'm really happy. Jane Litvinenko, she was everywhere today. And I thought our libero played amazing too, Mika. Mika was saved a lot of rallies and was pretty locked in. So I'm really happy with all of them.
Yeah, from start to finish, I think, I was saying at the end of the game, Litvinenko even set the tone for you guys from the serving line. She served well at the very beginning, and I think that trickled down the rest of your team. Still obviously missed more than you would like to. I saw many times where you told players to just stand down, and, like you said, the Vikings kind of missed that many on their end as well, and it kind of balanced it out.
Yeah, I think there was one point in the first set when we missed 3 or 4 in a row that I was telling them that we were going to underhand serve. So it was close. It was really close. But it was good.
Going back to basics for sure. And we saw some good play, a resurgence a little bit from Kayla Passmore, some good step arounds as well. And then Sophie Krupp, the young player, stepping into the game. What can you tell us about Krupp coming over from Alberta and being a part of this VIU squad?
Well, you know what? She had valuable minutes last year at Nationals. We kind of leaned on her a ton. Her and JC, most times they both play through the set. JC starts, she finishes. It's kind of like baseball. She's our closer. But Sophie's struggling with her confidence right now, and it was nice to see that she came out and gave us some valuable offense. And normally she puts up a huge block too, but she wasn't really getting tested out there on that side. But I'm really happy for Sophie to come in and get some quality minutes.
I think just top to bottom, you saw quite a few of your athletes show up today the way you kind of wanted to. I thought Kitchen played her best match as well, really down the stretch for you guys in troubled situations. She got you out of trouble the same way that Litvinenko was doing it, and it didn't seem to matter who was in the front row for you guys in crunch time. You guys were finding a way to get those big points.
Yeah, and I think we had a little bit more balanced attack today, at least at the beginning of the game. And once it got it tight, Jane and Cassidy were playing so great that you couldn't argue to pump it outside, but they changed their angles, and that was the biggest change. They started, instead of hitting to the meat of the block, they were changing their angles, and man, they were on their game for sure.
Is the thought of a possible rematch in the bronze medal versus Humber on the mind?
Hey, I'd be into it. Why not? But we were just saying it. The 4 teams that are battling for the bronze medal, there's not much difference between the 2 teams that are playing for the gold. This is a year that, unfortunately, I'm going to say it the way it is. There's 6 teams that could win a national championship today, starting this tournament, and we're seeing that the parity in all the leagues. It's awesome volleyball. Some of those rallies were 40 seconds long, and that was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Shane. We're happy for you, and we're glad to see we got another chance to do this, and hopefully one more.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. And I'm a big guy for superstition, so whatever happened last night, we got to do again. So I'm not going to say what. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Shane. Having a chance to hear from Shane Hyde once again, and very happy Shane Hyde is obviously happy with what his team was able to put together in this contest, and I think a big momentum builder. Anytime you can come away with a 3-0 victory against any team, it inspires confidence going into that bronze medal match.
Absolutely. I mean, like we said from the very get-go, they really came out with a different purpose in this one, and it showed. And not that the Vikings played poorly. I think, in some way you can just credit the VIU just played well. They played well, but there was, Shane Hyde mentioned it, some really good rallies in that match, and it could have gone either way in some of those close rallies that we saw. So, it's exciting to see them find their game and carrying it into what will be probably a dynamite bronze medal match that will be seeing what the outcome is in the next match that's to follow. So,
well, and that's the thing. He couldn't have said it any better. There is a lot of really talented teams at this national tournament, and each of these games has had a big fight feel to it, and we've still got 3 more huge matches left. We've got our bronze semifinal number 2 coming up, which is going to see Humber taking on the Edouard Montpetit Lynx. And then tomorrow we have the bronze medal match. We know one of the teams that's in it in the VIU Mariners. We'll have one left to decide. And then we have the Camosun Chargers taking on the Lakeland Rustlers. I'm very excited for that one as well.
yeah, just a little bit longer to wait for that one, but yeah, lots more volleyball to see in this event, and lots more action, and lots more excitement coming your way.
Well, we're going to take a short break here. We got about 55 minutes on the clock until our second bronze semifinal. Thank you very much for joining myself and Kyle so far, and our wonderful broadcast crew on behalf of them. They've been doing a really great job of putting together all the best angles for this entire CCAA Women's Volleyball National Championships, and we've got so much more in store for you. So have a break, have a Kit Kat, refresh your drinks, your legs, whatever you got to do, and we'll see you in about an hour for our second semifinal here from beautiful Nanaimo, BC.